Hey guys, so today I'm going to be continuing my discussion about providing funding for full-day pre-kindergarten programs in the state of Texas. First, I'll be giving my speech, and after that I will respond to a counter-argument that someone may have against me. As of now, the state of Texas is only providing half-day pre-kindergarten programs for students that come from low-income families, foster families, military families, or those who are English language learners. I myself believe that the state of Texas should provide funding for pre-kindergarten programs for any student who is interested in them. I believe it should be the parent's choice to enroll the student in school earlier than they already have to. But if you think about it, students would get a head start into our test-driven society. If you think about how enthusiastic children are about school when they're young, they kind of represent a sponge. They go in there, and even though it might seem like they're being crazy, they're not paying attention, they really are soaking up all the information that you give them. In their earlier years, they learn their alphabet, their numbers, their colors, all the basic skills that they need. When these students are in class at young ages, they usually seem like they're just sitting there, they're in la-la land. But actually, when you go back and think about it, if they've used these skills for all their elementary years into their high school years, they really did soak up that information that they got when they were little. And children are so excited about school. On their first day, they walk in, they see all the kids, and they think, these could be my best friends forever. This could be my favorite teacher ever. They see potential in their school. As kids get older, they kind of begin to lay off of school, get lazy. But students at these ages, we should really take advantage of how enthusiastic they are about school, because that's when they'll get all the basic skills that they need, and that's one of the main things that they'll use through their whole life. Next, this would help the parents. As of now, parents are either having to stay home with their kids half a day, get a babysitter, send them to daycare, which costs money. If students were at school for a full day, their parents could get full-time jobs. There are some parents that stay home either way because their spouse has a great job. But either way, they could still go out, do whatever they need to do while their child's at school, instead of having to wonder if they got out early and if they need to be there or what time they need to be there. Next, it would help the teachers. Kindergarten teachers right now are having to struggle so much because they have some students who have been going to pre-K for a year, for half a day, and they know their basic stuff, so they're already ahead. And then there are students who haven't been going to school and they don't know any of their basic skills. When you clash these two together, it's really hard to get them to cooperate, because when you're teaching this student, one who's been going to school for a long time, and this one who hasn't been, it'll always make this one who's been going to school feel better than the other one. And this one will always feel like they don't know what they're talking about. And also, when you're teaching in class and you say, what's 2 plus 2? This one who's been going to school will already know the answer, and then all the other kids will still be counting it off on their fingers, and then it'll just make them feel bad. So if all students got the privilege of going to school for another year for a full day, they would already be ahead and ready for our test-driven society. And when they get to kindergarten, they'll be at the same level and they'll be able to cooperate better. Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, states that expanding the pre-K program would be a waste. I do think it's correct that Greg Abbott states that it would cost more money. But is he really thinking about how test-driven our society is and how much our kids need this? If you think about it, they start taking state tests in 3rd grade. If they start earlier, they will have more experience and they will have a better shot at passing the state test when they get to that time. Also, as I mentioned earlier, it would help the parents, and all those parents that are on welfare right now, maybe they could get off welfare when their students aren't at school. They could go out, get a job, and instead of getting money from the state or from other people paying taxes, they could just earn their money themselves. So I believe that there should be full-day pre-kindergarten programs for all students who are interested in it in the state of Texas. Thanks for watching.